Here's big Aaron Judge. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0. And 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Here's Chase Headley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Headley.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm, hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Howard is there, and the side is retired.
And leading off for the Halos, first baseman, Albert.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. Taken in by Gregorius. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Cole Calhoun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side and right into the shift. Reyes has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
At the plate, Yunel Escobar, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he takes ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, a 3-for-7 line. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ronald Torre is the next to bat, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Ronald Torre.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Matt Holliday stands in as he looks at ball one here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up. That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Down the first base, and that is off the first base bag. Simmons has it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a liner. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ready with another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He spoils another one and will do it again.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Calhoun racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Caleb Coward. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 6. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher Carlos Perez.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Well, this cold streak had seen him drop his average below 220, so that's a welcome single, not only from him, but the manager as well.
Here's Ben Revere, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. It remains 1-0. Hitting in once again, Chris Carter. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Chris Carter.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Grounded to the right. Pujols has it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped high in the air. Bird posts under it. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Ball two.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Sanchez, and he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired. 2 down now.
Number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Ball one. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Ronald Torreyes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Now batting,
Blake Parker is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Pitching for the Angels, number 53.
He's set. Here it comes. Matt Holliday is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Howard gloves it. Simmons on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Yunel
And here's
Escobar.
one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, third
Striding
baseman,
in, Caleb Coward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels go down 1-2. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
Fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. A dive by Pujols. Touche, sir.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Carter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Mitch Haniger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Revere rides off for second, and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, first
The
baseman.
left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Ronald Correa is the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Correa.
Aaron Hicks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He comes in at 262 on the year. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Matt Holliday standing in now. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Mike Morin is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground ball with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Here's Albert now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Right fielder number 56.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tyler Clippard takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Yunel Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Liner toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fastball called for strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another chance? Caleb Coward. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
For the Angels, catcher Carlos
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that's over. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Didi Gregorius is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Revere is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simmons. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
First baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save. You don't see that very often anymore.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 7 on the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Tyler Clippard records 8 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.